How's it going, everyone? Just wanted to make this video on how to read level 2 data in Robinhood specifically. And so the first thing you'll need is Robinhood Gold. You'll have to upgrade your account. It costs $5 a month. It just comes out of your account balance. I definitely think it's worth it because you can basically make this back in like one trade. So you'll need Robinhood Gold. Another thing I'd recommend is using a desktop view because the mobile view isn't super great, but you just go ahead and go over to a stock. So I have MOSY pulled up right now. You'll click on the expand button here, and then it pulls up level 2. So you got your order book. If this all isn't on your screen, you can hit add data, and then you can add the order book or the depth chart. The depth chart is here on the bottom. So basically you've got your buy orders down here in the green, and then your sell orders up top in the red. The price that they're at is in this right column, and then the quantity of shares is the size column right here. Your spread, you might have heard that before. It's just the difference between the lowest sell right here and then the highest buy. So the spread is right there. If a stock is trading pretty high volume, that spread will be pretty low, like 1 cent. But then this one right now, because it's low volume and the market's closed, the spread is 27 cents. But so that basically that means the price of the stock, you can see it's right now it's listed at 624, so that's in between that spread. It's not crazy important, but yeah, so that's how you access level 2 on Robinhood. But I'm also going to talk about what this means, how you can understand this, how it can help you trade. And so basically, level 2 gives you another layer of visibility to how the stock is moving. And so you can see back here on this chart that, just anyone can see if you're following it. So, it was going down most of the day, but then it hit support. It bottomed out at some point and then went back up. And so you might have been watching this stock wondering, when should I buy this dip? When is it going to go back up? And so you could do some chart analysis, look back at the week. You can see this kind of line forming of support that's all around $5.10. Down here you have $5.09. So you can do some chart analysis, but in real time, intraday, like during the day, you can look at level 2. And so when this was getting down towards $5.10, you would see that you can like visually see the support wall forming in level 2. And so that's kind of what these big bars are of orders. So, we have 200 shares, 300 shares, 50 shares, but then, 1,000 shares. So 1,000 people, if the price gets down to 574, 1,000 people have a order in right now to buy. And the same thing works in reverse. And so if it's, the price is going up 620, 640, once it gets up to 659, 1,000 shares are in line to sell right there. So it's gonna hit some resistance. It might dip from that, and so yeah, this is just really helpful with specifically with like day trading or just kind of knowing when to sell or when to buy, because it's like, if the price is going up, like, so let's say, in the morning you're watching it go down, you're kind of waiting for support, all of a sudden you'll see, a big group of orders, like, because I said before is at like $5.10. So if you were here in level 2 during that time at $5.10, you'd see a big, maybe there was 10,000 orders waiting to go through. And what you can do as a trader is you can join them and you can put your order in at $5.10, and hopefully it'll get picked up. Or you can go a little bit above that. You can do $5.11 or 12 cents to make sure it goes in. But then if it gets down to that $5.10 and it keeps going down, you can see that it broke through that support wall, and you might want to sell right away to kind of cut your losses. And so, same thing works with going up. If it's going up and you want to lock in profit, you could wait. If I have it right now, I can see not many people are going to sell up until 659. So I could put my sell at 650 and secure a lot of profit. And so you want to use level 2 um, tied in with chart analysis and looking at the chart. You don't want to only base it off of this, because these are orders that are waiting to go through, but people could cancel those orders. People could adjust them around, so you don't want to completely base everything off of it. But it's a super good thing to look at for visibility and just finding buy and support walls. And so just this depth chart down here, it just takes these bars and kind of moves it over here, so you can actually see. You can see with this one, there's a decent amount of buy orders in, and then not too many sells up until the 659. And so it just kind of like lays the order book down here. It just helps with visualizing buy and sell walls. So I took some screenshots earlier that I'll flip through to give you some good examples of different situations. All right, so here we have LMFA. It's a stock that was it started pretty high, and it was dipping throughout the morning, and I was watching it to kind of see when it would make that dip and go back up, try to buy at the bottom. So I looked into level 2, and you can see you have pretty consistent orders of 2,000, 4,000, kind of small, a medium sized one at 259 here. But then if we keep going down at 250, and a lot of people like whole numbers like 250, 275. There's 180,000 buy orders in here, so really like way bigger than all these orders. So clear support gathering up here in the depth chart. You can see that big support wall building there. So if I was playing this, a good play would be to put in an order at 250 or 252 or something, and just kind of watch and see if it dips down close to that support, picks up your buy, and hopefully it'll bounce up from there, and you can lock in some profit. But if it breaks through that 250 and keeps going down, you'll want to cut your losses quick, and yeah, just get out quick and sell. Use up a day trade. But you can see the RSI was really low. Looked like the momentum was turning around, so this would be a good time to get in. Another example we have here, just of clear support, is this is SNDL. There's not a lot of sellers up until 74 cents, but even then it's 21,000 shares, and we have this 100,000 share wall, and another 9,000 on top of that at 73 cents. So this could be a quick like 1 cent swing, just buy in here. And this is also helpful for like where to put a stop loss. Like you could put your stop loss at 0.7338 or 0.733. So if it breaks that support, it just sells right away. So that's another example. Here we have just another example. This one's iMac. There's a sell wall here of 11,000 shares are going to get sold at 170, and it's at 166 right now. So I probably wouldn't buy this. You can see in the depth chart too, there's just this big wall. So like once it gets up to 170, a bunch of people are going to sell. The RSI is pretty high, so like this is probably going to dip, and I would wait until it gets down to this support down here, maybe even lower than that. There might be more support, so this one you would not want to buy. There's one more aspect of level 2 that I wanted to talk about. It's basically that you can, so these are all just screenshots, but in real time you can actually see a little bit of movement in level 2 that will help you. And so here we have really big support bars here at 144, 145, 146, but you also have some pretty big sell bars as well. You can see in the depth chart it's kind of balanced, and so it's not clearly like swinging in one direction or the other. But when this basically refreshes every like couple seconds, or every like second, you can see it change a little bit. And so I took a screenshot here, and then a couple seconds later, this 10,000 bar, which is the only ones that are gonna clearly be moving are the ones right on the other side of the spread. And so this 10,000 bar, it moved, and it went down to 7,000. So you can see that people were kind of buying and eating away at that sell order, and so the price is probably going to be moving up. And then I took another screenshot, and it went down. It went down to 2,800. So this 10,000 bar went down to 6, and then 3,000. So it was kind of getting eaten away, and eventually the spread will pop up, and the ticker already was reading 147. So you can see movement, you can see support building, like you can see these bars growing with more support coming in and the sells getting eaten away. Or if it's going to start going down, you can see more sells, like sell orders coming in, and then it'll start eating away at the buy orders. So if you're in real time when you're watching this, keep an eye out for that movement, and that'll help you as well. So yeah, that was pretty much my quick explanation of level 2. If there's any other questions, I could totally make some like follow-up videos, but that should be a pretty good start for people who want to start day trading or swing trading, especially using Robinhood. Level 2 is free on some other platforms. I know on Thinkorswim it's free, like TD Ameritrade. It might be free on some other ones as well, but super useful in trading. It's definitely stepped up my game since I've been trading. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, but thank you for watching.